All right, what's going on, guys? Man, do I have some news for you. So this is something that just came out this morning. I saw it on my Instagram feed, actually. I even posted it on my Instagram for all of you guys to see because to me, in my opinion, it is like huge news for the Army, and it all has to do with the ACFT 4.0. And I'm sure you're already thinking, oh my God, what else is going on with the ACFT? What other changes are coming down the line? Well, I can tell you already, this is going to be a very significant change. Now, before I go any further, I just want to let you guys know to make sure to stick around for the entire video because there are going to be a lot of details, a lot of information on this, and it's going to seem very confusing, but if you just make sure to stay with me during the entirety of this video, which I will keep short, as short as possible, it will all make sense by the time we're done, all right? So stick with me here. All right, so dropped this morning on the 14th of June, 2023, the new selected Sergeant Major of the Army, Command Sergeant Major Michael R. Weimer, who is now currently the Senior Enlisted Advisor for USASOC, and is on deck to become the 17th Sergeant Major of the Army starting August of this year. He has already established a new plan of implementation to update the ACFT 4.0. And the changes are going to be fast and furious and immediate starting August 2023. The upcoming Sergeant Major of the Army, Michael Weimer, is set to announce changes to the current ACFT 3.0 in August of this year. This will include the abandonment of any event that requires additional equipment beyond what is on the tester's person. Additionally, the ACFT will be reduced from 6 events down to 3. These events are the lateral body press, the supine trunk raise, and the 2-mile run. So we're talking about bringing the ACFT down from 6 events to 3 events and using no equipment whatsoever. That sounds familiar, right? So let's look a little bit into these exercises to see what you can expect to be doing on this new ACFT 4.0. The lateral body press, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, that seems like a pretty legit exercise to measure upper body strength, right? Why not? All right, now let's look at the supine trunk raise. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, not too bad. You know, I was never really a big fan of the plank, and a lot of people weren't able to do the hanging leg tuck. This one seems pretty good. You know, maybe you want to do it on a soft surface, maybe in some grass or some turf or something like that just to save your back. But besides that, pretty straightforward, right? And then we have the dreaded 2-mile run, which probably won't be as bad considering there's less events prior to the 2-mile run leading up to it. So I don't know. I wonder if they'll keep the same time standard or not. Which leads me into the next point of concern is how are they going to actually score these events? You know, are they going to keep them gender neutral? Are they going to make them combat MOS versus non-combat MOS centric? Are they going to be go or no-go events? And how on earth are we going to be able to train for these events? Well, it probably won't be that hard. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, these exercises seem really familiar. They're very similar to what we used to see with the APFT, where we had the push-ups, the sit-ups, and the 2-mile run. I guess these exercises aren't exactly the same since they carry different names, but the test itself is pretty similar, right? NANI? Actually, it's like eerily similar. Do you really think the Army went through all that testing and experimentation and pain through the years of developing the ACFT just to come out with an ACFT 4.0 that is exactly the same thing as an APFT?
Hey, bro. What? Oh my God!
Of course not, guys. This is just a joke. It's just a gaffe. You're going to see this news article circulating around the interwebs for a while now, I'm sure, and it's going to confuse a lot of you out there. Don't buy into it. It's just something that somebody made. It's just meant to be funny. I'm here to clear that up for you right now. You got to be careful about what you see and hear on the internet. But since we're on the topic, now that the ACFT 3.0 has been rolled out for some while now, a good few months, right? What do you guys think on it? You know, do you think it really is the best test that the Army has had so far? Do you think it needs any updates? How do you think it stacks up versus the old APFT? So drop your thoughts on that in the comments, because I'm super curious about what you think, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there, a lot of other soldiers out there that are also curious what everybody's thinking across the force. So don't worry, guys, there is no ACFT 4.0 updates so far. I mean, who knows? There might be something that comes out in the future, so just stay ready for that. I hope y'all are looking forward to having Command Sergeant Major Weimer as the new Sergeant Major of the Army, because I know I am. I think through all his experience, all the trials and tribulations that he's had to go through personally, and his outside of the box thinking and leadership will really bring a lot to the table across the Army. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry if I stressed you guys out or gave you a little bit of anxiety there, but you know, a little bit of stress is good for the body. It's good for the soul, all right? Hopefully we did some growing today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep staying motivated. Keep training hard for the ACFT as it stands today. Stay adaptable. And as always, stay gritty. Besides that, guys, I've got nothing else for you, and I'll see you on the next one.